Welcome to Commercial Kitchen Chronicles, the original food service equipment repair podcast built by technicians for technicians. Whether you're on the front lines of repair, keeping the kitchen running smoothly, or just passionate about the food service repair industry, this podcast is the go-to source for expert insight, tech tips, and real stories from the field. All right, everybody. My name is Pat. I'm with Commercial Kitchen Chronicles. We are a podcast dedicated to the food service repair industry. But we love to highlight all skilled trades. All the trades are where it's at, in my opinion. So, we are happy to be here at AHR. I've got Jason, my co-host, and we are joined by the Viper Vixens, Ashley and Becca. You don't know who they are. They work for Refrigeration Technologies, and they do a phenomenal job with safe chemicals for kitchens, HVAC guys. And I'm really excited to have them on. They're some partners of ours. They've been supportive of us for the last couple of years, and I really appreciate the work they do for the industry and us, so thanks for coming on.
Thanks, Pat. Always excited to be here. Always excited to be on the pod.
Yeah, I'm excited to go check out the booth. I know you guys got a big booth this year. You guys really expanded. And
big booth. You have to come see it. It's the best. It's so cool, and you can spot it from the ceiling from like a mile away.
Best one yet?
We have a giant snake.
Hanging from the ceiling?
Giant snake.
Oh, this is awesome. So how was your guys' travel in? Everything good, smooth? And
easy. I mean, from Denver, hour and a half flight.
Yeah,
nice.
Easy from Phoenix, 45 minutes. So
I was like 3.5, 4 hours, but I'll take it. It beats 14 inches of snow and a negative 27 wind chill in Indiana for some reason. So
yeah, welcome to the desert.
I'll take it every single time. I love it out here. So let's get right into it. How did you each get involved with Refrigeration Technologies? I've known you guys for a while, since before you guys came over here, and I was excited to see you guys over here. So who wants to start first? You want to go first?
You want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first since I was the first one. I worked for a different manufacturer for like 4 or 5 years and was just kind of looking for something different. You know, I think sometimes you reach your moment of growth where you kind of have hit your goals and you can't really go any farther. And Mike happened to be the founder or the owner of Refrigeration Technologies. He happened to be at a trade show that I was at, and we had a mutual friend introduce us. And they actually weren't really looking for anybody at the time, but he basically was like, you are very valuable, and I feel like if we don't hire you, we're going to be missing out. So do you want a job? And that's how it started.
So what's your role there currently?
Yeah, so my official title is Director of Education and Brand Management. I focus a ton on training. We think training is so important, especially when we're talking about chemicals. There's a lot of misunderstanding around chemicals. So I train internal, I train external, I'll train contractors, and then I also have my own personal brand called HVACR, where I talk all about the chemicals in a more fun, lighter, educational way.
Nice. Becca?
Yeah, so I joined Viper 2 years ago, and I've been in the industry. This is my 9th year. This is my 8th AHR.
Wow.
And I worked for Vega, shout out Vega, previously.
This is the show. I love Vega.
Yeah. So, I spent 6 years there. I built all their marketing, and then I was kind of like, I'm ready for something new. Had a conversation with a friend in the industry, and it led me to Viper, and so I'm the director of marketing. So I handle all of our social media through the Viper account. I manage our partnerships and our influencers, partnerships like you with our podcasts, all the PR, just basically anything marketing, that's my bag.
I could imagine marketing, like I do it for this, and it's like a full-time job on top of my full-time job. I could imagine actually doing it for a full-time job and then have to make sure that people like me aren't posting dumb stuff and tagging you guys in it. I appreciate what you guys do.
I love it. I mean, marketing chemicals, at first I was like, I don't exactly know. Like, I don't know anything. I barely passed science class. So, but no, we have such a solid foundation as a company that it was easy to just like slide right in and get going.
We got to give a quick shout out to the founder because he won.
Yes.
He won last night, Lifetime Achievement Award. He said it's his last AHR. He is a really cool dude.
Yeah, John Pastorello, our founder.
I think that if there's another AHR in Vegas, he might come back for that because he loves his Vegas. He loves the slot machines. So
that's what I heard. It's his main factor for coming back to Vegas. So.
Yeah.
It's a fun city. There's always plenty to do, and everybody's here. It's just a blast. So.
Yeah.
So what's some of the things you guys are working on currently? I know you guys have some new stuff going on. Who wants to go first? 'Cause
So much new stuff.
I know there's some for you. There's some for you. So
Yeah.
You want to talk about the new product?
Yeah,
Let's talk
absolutely.
about that.
So we have a brand new product that we are launching. I guess it's kind of the soft launch. We'll call it a soft launch today. It's in the booth, so you can actually stop by and see it in real time. You can talk to the inventor who created it, and he will explain everything to you. But I'm soft launching the name called Easy Dose, and it is for pan maintenance. So it's not quite automated. It's basically a reservoir that sticks onto the side of the cabinet. You fill it up with our pan and drain treatment, which is amazing. And then it'll auto-deliver into the pan about 4 ounces per second. It's just a little knob. So you turn the knob, it delivers, you turn the knob off. And it really will help kind of create a good relationship between the contractor and the homeowner. It's a good, I can come back to you to help and check on it and make sure your pan is still good.
Make sure your filter's been changed.
Exactly.
That's cool.
It's a good sticky product, if you will, right?
Pan and drain treatment's kind of underrated. I mean, I work in dirty, nasty kitchens, and I use it all the time, and it works amazing. And some of this, I mean, I have pans that have food and lettuce and stuff gets sucked in by the fans, and it does a really good job keeping stuff from growing in those environments. So it's a good product. I can see it really being really good in the residential and commercial HVAC side.
Absolutely. I think it's very underrated. I think that people kind of sleep on it or they don't know about it. But once they do know about it, game changer.
Yeah. It beats throwing a tab in there and hoping it dissolves.
1,000%.
That's the thing. Like, people throw a tab in there and then it's on the high side or it doesn't ever get enough water and it dissolves. And, like, you go by and there's, like, 3 tabs still sitting in there. I'm like, how long have these tabs been sitting in there just chilling?
Yeah. We do a lot of education around, like, why the treatment is better than a pan tab. You know, the treatment is a spray gel, so you can put it everywhere and it will cover everything. And because it is a safe, non-corrosive chemical, it's fine to spray on the coil, fine to put in the drain line, whereas your pan tab is typically a, chlorine product, and it really only kind of works in its own little circle, right? Sometimes they actually get stuck in the drain line and then they make it worse. So, I mean, overall, the pan and drain treatment that we carry is leaps and bounds better than a pan tab.
Nice. So before we get to Becca, I want to talk about you said the safe side of it. John's a huge proponent of being safe for the technicians. He was a technician as well as a chemist, and he really focuses on, the safety aspect for the end user, the technician, the homeowner, the business owner. Can you talk a little bit about that, why he's driven that way?
Yeah, absolutely. It's our origin story, honestly. So John, for those of you who don't know, was a chemist by trade. He did end up getting fired, and when he was looking for jobs, let go maybe is a better term.
Poor John. He did. Beat up and he's not even here.
He did get let go, and when he was looking for jobs, he stumbled across an AC technician. That was the first listing that he saw, and he ended up getting that job. He worked in the field for about 20 years, and while he was in the field, he's using these products, and he's like, what is this? Like, this is harming me. It's harming the equipment. Why would I use this? I have the skills to create something better that's going to be way more effective, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his wife, Claire, were literally in their kitchen cooking up recipes for products, and our first one was Big Blue. He started using it in the field, and then his coworkers were like, that's amazing. Can I use that? And that's how our company started back in 1987. So our focus has always been, let's make the chemical that's the safest for the people, for the environment, and for the equipment.
Big Blue's the GOAT. I use this stuff all the time. People are like, it's not working. I'm like, it's like a micro leak. I'm like, oh, like, just spray it on here and walk away for 5 minutes. Don't stare at it.
Yeah, just wait for it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Give yourself 5 minutes, and then, like, you see that little white cluster. I'm like, there's your leak. Like, no way. I'm like, oh, there's your leak. Pump it up a little more, and, like, sure enough, there it is. And that stuff works amazing. Now, I always forget to buy the Sub-Zero in the winter because I live in Indiana. So I will go out to my van and grab it, and my jug's all exploded up and it's frozen, and I got to throw it in a sink full of hot water. But there is a Sub-Zero formula for you winter guys. Mm-hmm. You're in cold climates like myself.
-30.
Well,
it's good up to -30.
He probably needs it in Florida this week. He was below 30.
Flurries this weekend in Tampa.
Oh, that's like unheard of.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all are locking yourself inside.
That was rough for Gasparilla Fest.
Oh, yeah. They rocked. We had to take the long way to the airport because of Gasparilla, but people were out there being crazy. That's what we do in Tampa.
Drink and have fun.
We're all pirates in Tampa.
I love that.
Let's talk about some things you got going on.
So on the marketing side, obviously, like once we get through, the best trade show ever.
Oh yes.
I'll be really focusing on the product launch for the Easy Dose. Really working with Robert, who developed it, to create materials and things like that. So. And then we're really focusing on building up our ambassador program this year. So I'm super excited to have like a full ambassador program where people can apply. We'll have different levels.
Okay.
You can earn, different swag, custom swag for exclusive for just brand ambassadors. So we have some amazing brand ambassadors right now. I mean, you guys yourself. I will say, last night at the HVAC Tactical Awards, our brand ambassadors pretty much cleaned up. We had three or four winners, nice. And then John.
Even more nominees too.
And even more nominees. So it's really exciting to just see all of our, Viper team, our extended Viper team out in the field. And
I really love what you guys are doing on social media. You both came on board recently, and you guys have just blown it up. Everyone's known what refrigeration technologies were, but you two have taken it to the next level. So
they just needed some girls.
Yeah.
Well, you guys make it fun and you're passionate. That's a good combination.
They needed some female power.
That's probably that doesn't hurt at all. So.
Yeah, when I first joined and kind of evaluating their social, and I'm like, okay, this has been really product heavy.
Yeah.
If our message is buy techs for techs, we need to focus on these techs. So we've just been trying to highlight all the different techs in the industry and share their content. So
you guys have a lot of stacked people on there. Chris from HVACR videos, and then everybody else. I mean, the list goes on, and I'm always excited to see videos come out, and there's a lot of people close to you that come in and do videos and stuff. It's always funny to watch the videos and people eating stuff or doing stuff they probably shouldn't be doing. I may have some videos in the works for that here soon myself, so we'll wait and see.
Just because you can eat it doesn't mean you should, though. Just disclaimer.
Peanut butter,
just
nylon, and jelly. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. There's some marketing in there.
If you're eating a nylon sandwich, I gotta see it.
I'll sign a waiver.
But your guys' products they're great. I mean, I've used them for years anyways, and I love what you guys do. And you're showing off the professionals in the field, having fun, but letting them know that the product's safe and you don't have to worry about it. I've had some stuff I've talked about it on the show before about my dog eating it, and he's perfectly fine. His stomach didn't feel good for a couple days, but he was perfectly safe. We took him to the vet, and I printed off your guys' MSDS sheet, took it, and he's like, he's gonna have a sour stomach for a couple days, but he'll be good to go. So
I knocked over a thing of coil cleaner in my kitchen, and I was like, oh no, what about my cats? And then I was like, they'll be okay if I just clean it up real quick. They'll be fine.
The actual definition of bubble guts is real bubbles.
Yeah. So now I keep mine on the top shelf. My dog can
there you go.
Barn, but, no more boxes on the floor with him. He's a wild one for sure. But yeah, it's safe for the technicians, safe for the end users. And, I work in the kitchen. Jason, took a new role where he's overseeing some technicians for a private restaurant group he's working for. And he's really training them on what to do and PM stuff. And, I love the products because I'm in a kitchen. I can be in a walk-in cooler. I don't have to tarp off everything. I can just shut the fans off. I can clean it, do what I got to do. Make sure I don't get it on the food, of course, just because it's going to taste a little different. But I can have that sense I'm not contaminating the area and it's not overpowering. I mean, I've used some stuff in the past where you spray it on there and you walk in there and your eyes burn and it's is this safe? I'm like, there's no way this is safe.
Absolutely not.
So what else you got going on new?
I'm really proud of our booth here today. So we went, previously we just had a 10 by 20, really skinny booth. We're, packing people in there, and this year we upgraded to a 20 by 30. And so that's been a really big feat. We have an amazing trade show company that has helped make it all happen. But so it's, everyone's gotten used to the past couple years us having different games. We had Nylog thumb wrestling. Last year we had the Viper Bowl.
I got my butt kicked. That was terrible.
That was hard.
Sorry, my team. That was ridiculous. We got smashed.
But so this year, rather than doing teams, it was we have this big open space. Like, what if we allow everyone to kind of come in and play some games?
So there's a big hangout today, right?
Yeah. So we got our high stakes happy hour. So we like to push the line a little bit. So we've got beer and wine, and
Yes.
and then
So we'll see you there.
yep.
Yeah.
we got a beer with your name on it. So I'm really excited for the Nylog card games.
Nice.
So basically, you will have to build a card tower with Nylog all over your hands.
Ooh, I'll pass on that.
It is
It's cheating.
Surprisingly, it's difficult. All the cards kind of get stuck together.
Sticky
and-
situation.
Yeah, very sticky. Another really fun one. We're doing heat shield horseshoes.
That's gonna be rough because that's not a very big opening.
No, it
That's not a very
isn't.
big opening
Yeah,
at all.
yeah. You think like, oh, I can toss it. Like kind of like a frisbee or a horseshoe. It doesn't. It's a little more difficult.
How
than
many
that,
feet?
But about 5 feet.
That's
yeah.
it? I got this.
Yeah.
So-
we'll see.
They don't fly like you think they do.
No.
Being Vegas, did you guys have an over/under and how many people stick their hand in the big nylon wheel?
Oh, I bet at least 10.
I see people do that. I'm like, why are you doing that? Have you not got it on your fingers?
I think they don't know what it is.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay.
And then they're like, oh no,
so you just keep
mistakes
a tub
were
of
made.
wipes there. Like, here you go. This will take it off.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'll watch people, walk by and they'll like stick their finger, and I'll like kind of walk after them and just be like, you're gonna need this. But yeah, the Nylog wheel is always such a big draw,
Yeah.
and I mean we posted about it on TikTok last week.
That thing went crazy.
Yeah, that over 1 million views, and people are like, "Is my favorite is when people are like, is this candy?" Like, because it looks like a taffy puller, and I'm like, "No, it's not candy." It hits another industry as well, on TikTok known as gardening.
Really?
Yeah, people think it's something that they can smoke, but
We are in Vegas.
and
Okay.
I'm like, please don't do that.
That'd be interesting.
That's wild.
Some Darwin Awards coming up here. Huh?
Well, it is safe. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it's just
Where there's a
thinking-
will, there's a way. Someone will take themselves out.
nylon kind of gets a bad rep from some people because like, oh, that's a contaminant, and it's not a contaminant. Nylon is made from refrigerant oil, and like that's wild that they can take oil and process it down to that. But I mean, it's cool that it's safe for fittings. I use it on my seals when I'm pulling a vacuum and stuff like that. I use it on flare fittings when I use flare fittings to kind of lubricate the threads and create that little bit of a sealing joint there. It's a great product, but people just kind of, it's contaminating the system. I'm like, no, it's not. It's the same stuff that's in the system. Chill out. And if you're taking that nozzle and squirting it in the suction line, that's your own fault, dude.
Well, the fact that when they say that, they never provide any sort of proof or rebuttal.
Well, there's one manufacturer that has a big, huge.
We don't like them.
We don't.
We don't talk about them.
We've,
I'm not gonna say it.
we've asked for their documents that prove this, and no one's really been able to provide those.
They just don't want it.
Yeah. I think that there's also like a big misconception because there are so many products that are contaminations or contaminants that they just assume everything is bad, right?
Yeah.
Which I get. You kind of get lumped in, but Nylog is so different. It is the only thing out there that is what it is. There is no competition for Nylog.
Yeah. When John created it, I mean, the very first marketing material says just a dabble, do ya?
Yeah.
Like, because that's all you need.
Oh, nice. You guys do have some good marketing concepts. Even like before you guys got there, like my favorite's like I'll put that on everything.
Yes.
I almost said it. I didn't want to say it. It was a family-friendly event.
Yes. The old marketing, like when it was just John, like there's some really hilarious throwback stuff.
Yep.
I don't know if we can really like talk about all of it, but like the 80s were a different time.
His little speech last night, I was like, ooh, John's got a wild side.
Does he have material from back then? No.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like some commercials that they shot that are very suggestive about your HVAC maintenance man.
That's funny.
Yeah, just like some really like classic gold marketing material.
Yeah, someday you guys will probably have a museum in your headquarters where it'll show over time.
Well, that's a
Yeah.
good segue because they're actually growing their facilities. So they bought another building across the street,
Yes.
is it?
Yeah.
It's like same block.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same industrial park.
So you guys are expanding. I know you guys are going to have a little like conference room in there, maybe a little training area.
We're gonna have everything.
Yeah, we'll have a training area, a media studio. I mean, but the big thing is like we're expanding all of that to meet production.
Yeah, so you have storage and
Yeah.
Robert
There's our
Kraft, the
inventor.
one and only. I love Robert. He's always so happy. He's such a great image for the industry. He's
Yes.
trying to make things better for us, and he's doing a good job of it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So this expansion, you're gonna have more warehouse space, more manufacturing capable. Or are you just gonna expand manufacturing where you're currently at and just use that for warehouse, or how's that gonna work?
It's a little bit of both. Yeah, there'll be more production lines. We'll have bigger tanks for mixing the chemicals, so that'll shorten our lead time. We also have like true loading docks, which we don't currently have, so that makes shipping
So you
cutting.
go straight in versus sticking it in the truck.
Yeah, it's like big time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think it's on all ends. There'll be offices for all of the employees now who are like Becca and I, we work remote, but when we go in, we'll have our own office, which will be really nice.
Yeah, right now
Nice.
we just take over their conference room, and I feel
Yeah,
bad because
like-
then like the warehouse staff we're in their lunch space.
Yeah, and there'll be like lockers for all of the warehouse workers and a lunch area and like dedicated outdoor space. And we think that we'll probably be able to host a party
Yeah.
Yes.
there once we're rocking and rolling, and we can invite all of our favorite friends to come hang out and check the new space
I'm always
out.
jealous because I've seen Chris Stevens go down there a couple times. I'm like, oh, I gotta get down. So I'm trying to work my way out to California. My role's kind of expanding where I work. I'm getting more training, and we're gonna try. We have 4 training facilities across the country. We have one in San Antonio. I'll be there at the end of the month teaching for 2 weeks. Then I got one in April. I'll be in Minneapolis area, and we have one in South Carolina, and we have one in California, LA area. So maybe I'll take a couple extra days to come on over when I'm out there.
Yeah.
So hopefully
You
I get to go out there.
should.
Yeah, we'll have you come out. You can mix up a batch of
That's-
coil cleaner. You can fill some Nylog bottles.
Put me to work, it sounds like.
It's all fun.
That's one of my favorite things you guys do put out is showing making the chemicals. It's so cool. It's like the little Breaking Bad segment, kind of, but it's fun to watch and see how it's actually made. I was a huge fan of how it's made when I was younger.
Yeah.
So like anytime you guys put out those videos, like this is cool. It catches my eye and I have to watch it from beginning to
Absolutely.
end.
And I think we're the only chemical manufacturer that actually makes our own stuff. So that's huge, right? Like we know what's going into it. We're making those recipes. And no one else can say that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, our president still is QCing every batch, and he's training people to kind of take over on that. But yeah,
Oh, he doesn't want to let go, huh? It's got to be in and everything.
yeah, I mean, I think that there's a little like,
It's his baby.
yeah, it's your
Yeah.
It's his
child.
legacy. Yeah.
yeah.
I think it's cool that that you guys are taking the employees into your thoughts when you do an expansion. A lot of people do expansion just for the money, just for the business. But if you can improve the environment, you got them lockers and whatnot. That's great.
Yeah.
We do what we can.
So you guys are growing fast. He mentioned it last night. John mentioned it last night about Mike, helping you guys grow. You guys want to talk about that growth and what you guys have been named the last couple of years?
Yes. We have made the Inc. 5000 list, which is the fastest private-owned companies in the country. So we have made that list 4 years in a row.
Awesome.
Coming for year number 5.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yeah. We also we made this past year. We also made the LA Times in Orange County as like
Nice.
one of the top 100 fastest growing companies. So yeah, we're booming.
That's cool. It just seems like everybody
That's
talked to us involved has a lot of pride of being a part of Refrigeration Technologies. And I have a lot of pride in you guys, supporting me. I always love showing off your products every chance I get. And it really just shows you guys care about the industry and the people involved.
I think, I think a lot of people don't also realize that we're a small team.
Oh, yeah.
There's not a lot of us. So I think everyone's working their hardest to do as much and as best as they can, right? Like you want to all hands on deck for everything. How can we make sure that we're taking care of everyone and people know that we care about the community? So that's always been really important to the company.
So you guys are going to have a training space. How are you going to balance, training versus, expanding the workflow and stuff like that? You going to hire a trainer? Are you just going to be in there doing more? Or how's that going to work?
I think the training space is more for like content creation,
Yeah.
like being able to put out videos around what we're doing, potentially doing maybe like some lunch and learns like in the space. But TBD, everything's a work in progress,
Sweet. So the ambassador program, you want to talk a little bit more about that? What you're looking for or what your goal is with that?
Yeah, I mean, so we get messages Every day.
You guys do put the link out there if you want to try our products. You kind of put yourself out there.
We do. That's the thing. Our sample program is great. Like if you ever want to try a product, like we're willing to like let you like try that product out. So we will send you out one, and then we'll kind of follow up with you and be like, how'd you like it? You know, where are you shopping at? Let's make sure you're stocked in your area. But with the ambassadors, it's like, you know, every day we're getting like, how do I get sponsored and things like that. And so it was like, let's create a standard program.
Yeah. That's a weird dynamic because I've been doing what I've been doing now for 4 years. I've been in the industry 20 years, and I feel weird when I even ask. Like, I don't ask for anything. And when I do ask, I'm all nervous and like shaky and sweaty. I'm a terrible person to be doing this on the side. But that's cool that you guys set that up to, you know, set standards of how you want to move forward with presenting it and that kind of stuff.
Like we want to amplify the techs who already love our products and who use them. So, you know, when we get these messages from people and it's like, you sent that with that was a ChatGPT message and you don't even follow us. So like we need a little more personal connection.
She's like, what's your Instagram? Oh, you don't even follow us? Sorry.
I didn't have 2 followers.
No, meet us halfway. Come on.
Engagement. That's what I tell people. They're like, how do you get involved in companies? Like, be engaged.
Yeah.
Use their stuff, tag them, follow them, be engaged. And it goes a long ways. You know, I have people trying to start some stuff, and I'm like, just be engaged. Like, that's the easiest way. I have a buddy, he's in the hunting industry, and I've helped him with some stuff, and he's like, how do I do this? How do you do this? I was like, dude, you just got to interact with them, man. That's all they want. They want to see you interact. Use their products on your own. Like, no one's going to give you something for free without you already using it. And like, it's a two-way street. Like, ask commitment on your end, and a lot of times I'll ask commitment on their end. It's working for him. He's new to it. He's like me, you know, 4 years ago. Hopefully he's better than me in 4 years because I am not the best at this.
I think, you know, as the landscape around influencers changes, people are more apt to look at people who feel more authentic, right? Like we want to have authentic people. We don't want to just pay someone to rep the product. We want to make sure that person actually loves our product, right? They actually use it and they represent what our brand is. And I think we've done a pretty good job of that and having people who really actually do support us without being paid. So that's...
Well, some of these guys, their stuff is like, it went from like fixing stuff and showing stuff they use to fixing stuff to straight ads. I'm like, this is like a huge turnoff for me. It's like, and I follow a lot of people, and like some of the people, I'm like, what are you doing, man? Like, are you trying to get paid? Or like, my job comes first. Anything I do on the outside of that's a bonus. But I'm like, I'm still going to show what I do on the job. I'm still going to show what products I use and tag them, and just as respect. Because if I put a company's product in my video, like I'm using the tool, I'm going to tag them. And I think it's just respectful for the companies. And you know, if you get a connection out of it, you get a connection out of it. So.
Yeah. When I first start working with a brand ambassador, you know, they'll ask me like, what are my content requirements? And I'm like, honestly, like I just want you to post what you would normally post during the day. Like, I'm not going to tell you what the content should be or, you know, like what product you should be using. People just want to see real work. Like authenticity is the key.
I'm going to give a shout out to my favorite, and that is Blake Barkaloo. I probably mess his name up. He's in Florida, and he's like a one-man show, and he is the nicest person on social media.
Truly,
he tags everybody in every reel he uses. He tags me in all kinds of stuff. Blake he's a real one, and he's just having fun doing what he does and showing off the products he uses. So I had to give Blake a shout out. Hopefully he listens. I'll make sure
he better be.
Oh, he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Yes.
So you guys, you mentioned a little bit about the invention of Robert Kraft. Are you guys kind of working on another angle with that, or what's going on with that?
We most certainly are. Super exciting. We are launching, I guess, like another arm of our business. We're calling it The Lab, which obviously a play on chemistry, a play on inventing, where we are going to help support inventors in the space. So we're looking for technicians who are, maybe they have a prototype or they have a product that they really feel could do well in this space. They'll bring it to us. We'll help manufacture. We'll help rep it. We'll put our name behind it, and really help build that community even farther, right? We want to make for sure that we're still staying true to our brand and our, focus by techs for techs. And so this will be, built by a tech and backed by Viper.
That's cool. Yeah. Robert came by earlier, and he's got the pan drain treatment, product. You guys came we're soft releasing today.
Yeah.
That's really cool to see. I was trying to get it out of him last week, and he wouldn't tell me what it was. He's telling me, he's like, I can't. I was like, come on, Robert. He's like, no, I can't. I was like, whatever.
And to be fair, we've been like brainstorming ideas for the
Yeah.
name, so we didn't want to like drop names that maybe weren't going to be the real name. But I think this is the one.
We think.
We-
See how it goes.
The
Trademarking.
the trademark attorney signed off on it,
Okay.
so we're
Yeah.
good.
Good.
Yeah. So we're good. So easy dose. But yeah,
You can put it out
Robert's
in the
our
market.
Robert's our guinea pig for now, and he's amazing because he's got so many ideas and he's kind of been through this process. I think he's got 3 products like out on the floor this week of
Yeah.
new
Well, I
inventions,
think
which
he's
is
got 4.
amazing.
He's got 4 total. It was
Yeah.
the one he had, a couple years ago, Jumper King. And
Yes,
then he got
Jumper
3
King.
new ones this
Yes,
year.
3 new ones.
So he's a busy man. I don't know how he
He's
fixes
a
stuff.
he's a smarty pants.
Just inventing stuff. I don't know if he actually fixes anything anymore or what.
Well, I think all of his ideas come from while he's out in the field, right? He's like, oh, I need this. I'm gonna make it.
Nice. What else do you guys want to talk about? I mean, you guys are busy. I mean, you guys are everywhere. You're at trade shows. I see you at Women HVACR. Everybody's getting engaged and doing that kind of stuff. And it's like, man, I don't know how you guys have time to do anything anymore.
We don't sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep.
I'm a vampire.
You did the red carpet last night. How was that? I avoided that thing like the plague.
You
Sorry-
did. You
sorry,
dodged
Ben.
by me.
Sorry, Ben, but I was in and out. I was like, I know who you got to interview, and it's not me because I'm not nominated this year, so I'm out of here.
Well, but we still would have loved to interview you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm offended. No, I'm just kidding.
I was saving time for everybody else. I didn't want to hold the line up. So.
Yeah, the red carpet's fun. I have a lot of fun with that. I've been doing it since they started. It feels like my home almost. I love being able to see everybody in person. I love, getting to kind of hear what everyone's working on for the next year. And it's beautiful to see everybody come together. The social media side of things in person, all dressed up, everyone's looking the best, and supporting each other. It's amazing.
My favorite part is asking Becca what her nails look like because she always has some wild fingernails and she's got like snake eyeballs and she's like.
These ones I made myself.
So it's always fun to see what nails she has. 'Cause she has that pride in Viper and she shows it off on her fingers. It's funny. It's great. I love it.
And I used Big Blue for the set that I have right now
Nice.
because if you use bubbles, you can create almost like a scaly texture.
Nice.
So I saw that on TikTok, and they just use dish soap, and I was like, I have bubbles that
I
are
have
way
way
better.
better. Way
And so I
better.
tested it with like dish soap versus the Big Blue. Big Blue, hands down, looked amazing.
You should have made the video. That's product placement.
I filmed all of it in TikTok, and TikTok lost the content.
Was that when TikTok was acting up last
Yes.
week?
Oh, wow.
It was terrible last
I
week.
was so sad.
I try to record everything on my phone and then
Yeah.
edit it through there. So
Yeah.
lesson learned.
Yep,
lesson learned.
exactly. You only make that mistake once.
Nothing worse than content getting wasted.
Yes.
So, what all do you guys have going on here? I know you have the high stakes happy hour today. Anything else going on? I think Chris is hanging out in the booth tomorrow.
Yeah. Chris will be in the booth tomorrow. He loves to just like hang out and answer questions. He likes to just, he's been connected to the Viper
Forever.
brand forever.
That's what I learned about
Yeah.
it years ago was through him.
Yeah, him, and then also Gary McCready. If you didn't know, one of our Nylog machines is actually named Gary.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
That's funny.
It's an honor.
Yeah. So
he won.
he won. Yeah, he was one
If
of
he
the
ever
winners.
decides to come to AHR.
Yeah. If
Field him into it.
for the Canadians, head up to CMPX
Oh, yeah,
in
sweet.
March, and he'll be there representing us.
They come down here in force, though, man.
Yeah,
There's
they
a-
do.
Oh, they cleaned up
I
last
mean,
night.
look at this guy.
Oh yeah, that's my Canadian over
That's your
there.
Canadian. So he has to come. He has to come. Shout out Mike. He's a good dude. So what else is going on? Anything else?
Robert.
Yep.
Oh, Robert's gonna be
Yeah.
in there too. Yeah,
Yep.
Happy hour.
Yep.
showing off the new flow. So
Yeah. Robert will be in the booth a few hours today, sporadically tomorrow. Man's busy. But yeah, there's the thing that I've noticed, like this is my 8th AHR, and it's just been crazy to watch, like all the influencer meetups and all the different competitions, and it's
I
like,
used to hate that word, and it makes me cringe when I hear it. Like I'm
Prefer content creator.
I'm just you can call me whatever, I guess. The influencer word just is like I don't think of myself as that, but I guess I am. But I don't know. It's just a lot of people think that word is bad, but I'm
Yeah.
like, it is what it is. I have fun with it, so just embrace it.
I feel like that's context. I mean, you do have influence,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like, people respect what you put out, people
Yeah.
respect what you say, and that's influence in and of itself.
I will say, if you have time, go hang out with Chris Stevens, because he is probably one of the nicest guy in this industry. Super humble. Like,
Very down to earth.
he
Yeah.
if he could, he'd probably like walk away from like social media completely. Like some days, I think he's just like, but he doesn't. You know, someone that has that kind of following and that brand, do you think would like be, you know, have an ego? And like he's the opposite person. He like shies away from it, and he's like, I have his phone number. We text often, and I'm like, this dude is like one of the real ones.
Chris
Yeah.
is amazing. When I first started, I was trying to get to know all the products, and Pastorello was like, reach out to Chris Stevens. Like, he will answer any questions for you. And we were talking about ice machine cleaner, because it was like I was like, I don't know a whole lot about this. He sent me like hours worth of videos of like ice machine cleanings,
Probably
which
so boring.
actually I was more terrified to use ice from a restaurant now.
Yeah.
It's a science fair
But
project.
I learned
Nasty.
so much from him.
There's that science fair project that's going viral right now of like they took water from the ice machine and water from the toilets, and the water from the ice machine is actually growing more bacteria than the
Oh
water.
no!
No.
Don't tell me that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's no ice machine.
That was rude.
Hopefully there's no ice machine companies here. If that was like my trade show, I'd be in trouble for saying that.
People have to realize ice is food,
Ice
but
is
they
food.
neglect it.
Yeah.
Yes. So
And
yeah.
certain restaurants are worse than others, and if you know you're in a baking environment, you need to perform a lot more regular maintenance on your ice machines. It just is what it is. That's one of my least favorite things to work on, just because I know it's going to be a huge turnoff. And yeah, my son learned the hard way. We were cleaning the ice machine in the back of the house, and we went to the front of the house, and I just got my drink, no ice. He got his drink. And he's like, "What's this?" I was like, "You just seen the ice machine we're working on in the back. You think it's any better out front?" I'm like, "Why would you get ice, dude? Go dump that out and rinse it out and start over." So,
Well, use Viper ice machine cleaner.
yeah, Viper does a good job. I've used it quite a few times. We're kind of leery with ice machines because certain warranty you have to use like their stuff. So
Yeah.
I just kind of like go that way just because I don't want to be the person who uses something you shouldn't. But yours is nickel safe, so I could use yours. That's a good point. Like, you know, nickel plated ice machines are really finicky, and if you don't use the right cleaner, that thing's trash, and that's an expensive evaporator.
Yeah.
You got facilities guys like Jason like complaining like, "What'd you do to my ice machine?"
I cleaned it.
I cleaned it really good. The pedal's gone. So what has surprised you guys the most about working at Viper Refrigeration Technologies?
Oh, that's a hard question. Surprised me the most.
Greasy, nasty stuff people work in?
No, I mean, no. I feel like having been in the industry for 7-8 years now, that doesn't surprise me. I think maybe like the freedom, like we have, like if I were to come up with an idea tomorrow, Mike would be like, "Let's try it."
You took Nylog
That's
on
cool.
a world tour.
I did take Nylog on a world tour. I call it Travel Nylog, like the travel gnome from Travelocity. Hopefully everyone remembers that.
Yeah.
That was my inspiration.
I think I asked if you could qualify that as a business expense. I don't think Mike approved that, did he?
Well, I mean, I was getting paid while I was away, so I feel like that's a
professional
fair
courtesy right there.
take.
I think for me, it's more on like the product side is I didn't realize how polarizing coil cleaners were, and how I just didn't realize that like so many people like are just so uneducated about coil cleaning.
That's why I wear glasses. I got
yeah.
sprayed in the face with some unnamed chemical, but it was blue and it was not yours. And I didn't wear glasses. I was cleaning a big V coil and the wind shifted and it blew it right in my eyes. I literally laid on the roof crying for 30 minutes, and that's why I wear glasses.
I use your story a lot when I'm talking to people about chemicals because I think it's a very accurate representation of what can happen. And for whatever reason in this industry, people are so afraid of wearing PPE. Like, I don't know why. It's like,
not
don't wear
cool.
gloves,
It's
don't wear
sexy.
glasses.
It's
And I'm like,
sexy.
I mean,
It's
I
lazy
like
to
my
use a
eyes
finger.
and I like my skin, so I guess you do you, but also if you use Viper, you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, so the safety aspect's a great point you make. A lot of people don't know, and we don't read labels. I mean, I I'm guilty to this day. I don't read the label.
RTFM.
Yeah, RTFM. I do not do it. I think I made a post the other day saying that, and then I turned around 5 minutes later and just did something and didn't read the label. I am super guilty about that. We're too smart for that. Did you come to take a nap? We sleep during his. He can sleep during mine. So, but I appreciate the safety aspect of it. It's opened my eyes to a lot of things. I try to be more safe at work now because I do film content, and there is people that are like 10 levels above my pay grade that watch my stuff to make sure I'm appropriate. And they're like, Pat's not wearing his gloves. And then I get people from HR or a manager's like, Pat, put your gloves on, please. I'm like, I can't feel the screws with gloves on, man. We'd rather you be safe than feel the screws. I'm like, hey, it is what it is. So if you guys had any tips to give technicians, what would it be?
When it comes to
Anything you guys have, any products you have, or anything you want to tell people about your products?
What's the most underrated product? Threadlock.
Gosh. I don't think Nylog's underrated. I think everybody knows about it, and you either love it or you hate it.
Nylog White.
Nylog White's
White.
a sleeper for sure.
I've been burning through it. And I will tell you my favorite part about Nylog White is I can just wipe it on my uniform and it comes out in a washing machine.
I bet
It does?
Yeah, like all that other stuff with the TFE in it, it gets all gritty. It's like baked into your clothes. You can't get it out. Nylog White comes right out in the wash.
it's magic.
I use it on all kinds of stuff. I use it on fryer fittings, so it's grease, high temperature grease. I use it on water lines, gas lines. I use it on everything. It's a really good product. I just want a squeeze tube, so
Squeeze tube.
Okay. So put that in the works for me.
You don't want
That
the brush.
has been requested a lot.
I did last year too. I was like, give me a squeeze tube. So
Yeah,
I want a squeeze tube.
people also for some reason want like single use, like regular, like Nylog Blue too. They want these like little teeny packets.
Little packets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like the heat sink compound.
Yeah.
That's another underrated product.
Yeah.
Is our
Silicone gel.
silicone grease.
Oh, grease.
Yeah, since it is it doubles as a heat sink compound and it's food safe. And I feel like a lot of people don't know that. So if you're installing any of those, inverter boards where you need that, you're always going to have it on your truck. But obviously, it's a lubricant as well. So very multi-purpose, great truck stock item.
Yeah, kind of like the little white pasty stuff where you stick probes inside our toasters and whatnot.
The heat transfer helps transfer the heat. So we use it a lot of times for temperature sensing. But I know on some relays and stuff, it's on the back to help cool it as well too. So it just helps draw that heat away from the product.
Very underrated.
So if someone has a funny or edgy maybe tagline or something for you, are you guys open to use that?
Of course.
So send it over. Don't just blast it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get approval first before you start tagging
Oh,
it.
no, you can use it.
You just launch it out there.
Yeah.
See what happens.
I mean, my tagline is go sell some shit. So
I don't really have one right now.
We got to work on that. We'll have to get Becca a tagline. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Go by the booth.
go by the
Go to
booth.
the booth.
Hang out. Stick your full hand in the Nylog wheel. No, do not
Don't do that.
I
wanna do
mean,
that.
people do it. It's always fun to watch them. I mean, I usually say you're going to need at least 4 Viper wipes.
At
to
least
take that-
4?
to
And
take
those
that
wipes,
off.
okay, let's talk about the wipes. 'Cause my wipes live between the passenger seat and the driver's seat of my van because I work in these kitchens and this grease gets on everything. I use it on my tools. I clean my tools off. I use it to wipe my arms off. My van, the armrest is like nasty from the grease. I don't get off my arm. And I'll go in there and it scrubs that off. That thing is money.
I love Viper wipes. I give buckets out to all of my friends, and now like I'm always like, here you go, you need to use this.
Oh, that works great.
Yeah.
I came home one day and above your range, a little bit of grease migration on the cabinetry above your microwave. I came home, my wife was using that to clean the grease. I'm like, that's a good use for that.
You should get some photos of her doing.
Okay, fair enough.
We love that. I love the one-off uses, right? The wipes are also, they'll take oxidization off of your headlights.
Really?
Yeah, so if your headlights are yellow, you can use the wipes and it'll take that yellow
So I
off.
don't have to go pay for some head wipe
Yeah.
cleaning kit. I can just go bust out the wipes. That's
The
great.
all-purpose cleaner is
Yeah.
awesome too. The purple all-purpose cleaner in the back.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
use
that's
that
another
some.
kind of sleeper
My
product too.
my wife did the wipes.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, I should have. That was plenty of content. I'm just look at you go.
See, you're missing the ball here. You're missing the ball. Well, I will tell everybody, make sure you stop by the booth. What's that booth number?
C7304.
C7304. The happy hour today from 3 to
4:30.
4:30.
Yep.
Come hang out, have a beer, play some games. I am not playing. I'm not stacking cards covered in night. Like, I'm sorry, guys. That is off limits for me. I do not want that on my hands. Tomorrow, Chris Stevens is doing a live hangout. Come out, hang by there. Stop by the booth all 3 days. You'll get some content. You'll get to check out some stuff. You'll get to play with some chemicals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get your hands on stuff.
We're doing. Obviously, everyone wants swag,
Yeah.
so we've got. We've got multiple winners every day. You just got to get your badge scanned. But we got these really nice Viper Carhartt hoodies, along with it'll be a prize pack. You're gonna get like a foam gun. You're gonna get like all the Viper products, a hoodie, multiple T-shirts, the hats, everything. So
At every
Oh,
competition.
You know
or
our
certain
swag is like the
competitions?
best.
Oh, yeah.
We have the best swag.
At every competition or certain competitions?
No, so those are grand prizes.
Oh, okay.
So you just got to get your badge scanned, and we'll pick winners after the show is over. We'll ship everything out to you. So we'll have
You got
we'll
a
have
press
multiple.
badge. You can't do it. You better get a visitor badge.
Oh, yeah, I better get
You
it.
better get a visitor badge to get in on it. Someone was eyeballing your jacket. They're like, "Where'd you get that at?" I was like, "Dude, that's a
Oh,
one-off. No
yeah,
one
that's
else."
a,
That's pretty
that's a
dope.
custom.
That's great. I love it. All right. Well, I appreciate I appreciate you both coming on. You guys have been huge supporters. I'm a fan of everything you guys do, everything that Viper does. Refrigeration Technologies is a great company. We really appreciate you supporting this channel again for another year. Anything else you guys say, Jason? You're generally the words of wisdom.
No, you guys
He's
are doing
tired.
You're not gonna like
amazing.
drop some famous quote or something.
I normally do, but you guys are doing amazing. Looking forward to visiting the booth and some happy hour. And guys, keep doing what you're doing. Doing
Yeah.
great.
Awesome. Well, thanks for having us on. It's always a pleasure. We love you guys, and thanks for supporting us too.
Yep.
Yeah, make sure you follow Refrigeration Technologies. And
Yep.
yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Cool. Thanks.
If you guys would, please consider subscribing, rating, and reviewing the podcast. It really helps us grow and helps us know which direction to move in. Also, if you have any suggestions for guests, please email me at commercialkitchenchronicles@gmail.com. Or if you want to be a guest, email me. Love to have you guys on. Thanks a lot. See you next week.